What's up, everybody? Wisconsin Living here. Hope you guys are having a great summer. I apologize for not uploading more, but it's just been a crazy busy summer. Lots of projects, lots of work to get done around here. So yeah, apologies for not uploading more. As time permits, I'll definitely upload more videos for you guys. It's not that I haven't had a shortage of interesting videos to upload for you, but I just really haven't had the time. And so with that said, I am uploading a video today, obviously. That's what this is all about. So one of the projects that we've been working on here is we've been wanting to redo our chicken run. So here's that. Previously we had some just 3-foot high 36-inch poultry fencing with some temporary plastic stakes that you can attach the wire to. It was never intended to be a long-term solution. Just financially, that's all we could do. So that's what we used for 2 years, and now based on what we've made off of our eggs, we always use any money from our eggs, we turn it back and put it towards the chickens in one way or another, whether it's food or shelter, everything that goes into taking care of your birds. We utilize the proceeds from the eggs for that. So anyway, I worked on this with my son Dylan. He was a great help, couldn't did it without him. So what you see here is what we replaced the old chicken run with. This here is 6-foot high fence. I've buried a foot of it down into the ground here. Excuse me, not a foot. Approximately 6 inches. I didn't measure it, but give or take, it was 6 inches. And that's just to keep. Hey, you! This is my black Australorp. She's real friendly. She thinks I have a worm or something. She's smart. She always comes around when I'm working, digging around in the dirt, because I always give her the worms that I find. She was one of our first 5 that we bought. Got a soft spot for her. She's great. That's a great breed. Very friendly. Anyway, back to the subject. So we buried 6 inches or so of the fencing in the ground. You know, we made a trench and we backfilled it as we went. So that's going to, sometimes your chickens will, you know, want to dig. They'll slip underneath your fence. So that's going to prevent that from happening in the future. And also, you know, there's some predators out there too that'll they'll try to be sneaky and get under your fence so they can get at your birds too. Not that I'm real concerned about predators here, because I've got Duke. He's a great watchdog, but still, you can never have too much security for your birds. You know, you're essentially, I look at it as I'm their dad. I'm their protector, as goofy as that sounds, but for people that raise chickens, you take a genuine interest in the care of your birds. It's your job to protect them. They're providing, you know, they're providing a resource for you, and in return, it's our job to ensure their safety, keep them safe, and not only from predators, but from the elements too. So back to the run. I made a couple doors. This is one of them. All it is just 2x4s and some of the fencing. Give you a quick look here at that. Nothing fancy. I'm definitely not a carpenter. There's Duke. Good boy. A little latch handle. So we've got the door. So for the frame for the door, I actually had to buy a 4x4, 8-foot lengths, green treated. On this corner post here, I went with a 4x4 as well, just because there's a lot of tension placed on the corner post. The rest of the run is actually landscaping timbers. They're about half the price of a 4x4, so I picked some of those up, so that saved us. These were $3.99 plus tax. Landscaping timbers, so it's about half the price of your 4x4 8-foot. So every little cent counts, as you know. So that's what we did here. You can see chickens are eating some greens that I threw in there for them. I love to give them greens if I'm not letting them out of the run, so that they're still getting that same nutrition and forage that they really enjoy. There's my white leghorn, or excuse me, that's actually a California white. She's one of our first chickens too. So then here we made Duke a new dog kennel. This is going to be his area. Before, he actually was living inside the run itself. I like that because he's a great watchdog, and he keeps the birds safe at night and during the day. You know, when we're asleep or when we're not home or whatever. He's very vigilant. He'll chase anything out of here. He'll bark, whatever. But I still wanted to give him his own space, so come on, buddy. We fenced off. Again, another door. This door here, we actually use some of the fencing that I had used on the old chicken run, the 36-inch stuff. Maybe it was 48 inches. I guess I'm not sure. I think it was 48 inches. I think I told you guys wrong. It wasn't 36, it was 48. It's 4 feet. 3 feet would be awfully low. So anyway, we got this. This is going to be his. He's on the back side now facing our house, but he's still, you know, he can still see everything. See and hear everything. But now he's got his own little area, and you know, birds aren't going to get in his way and blah blah blah. Made another door off of his kennel. He's drinking there. It's in the mid-70s here. Beautiful day. Anyway, made another door off of his kennel, which attaches to the chicken run itself. And that was just, I just wanted to keep my options open. If I'm in here and I need to get into his kennel, then I'm not going to obviously have to walk all the way around. So got a door there, got a door there. I still got to get a I'd like to get a handle, maybe a little latch just to keep this shut. So yeah, we still got that was our latest big project. It was a lot of work, but it's definitely something that's going to pay off in the long run, because it's going to keep our birds in here. They're not going to be able to get out because there's a good 5.5 inches of fencing, and they're just not going to be able to get out of that. So and it just looks better, and it's just a longer term solution to keeping the birds safe, keeping them confined. Okay, so that's that. Hope you guys like that. I know I'm kind of long-winded and get off subject sometimes when I see something else, but I guess that's just how I am once I get on camera. Haven't done an update on my meat birds. They're getting ginormous. I still haven't processed them. They're getting really big. As you can see, I'll show you some. They're 10.5 weeks now. And here's one of them. This is a rooster right here. Hopefully the camera. Here's one of my ISA browns. All of these birds that you're looking at are just about the same age, 10.5 weeks. In terms of the meat birds. I've got one meat bird here in this cage. She actually sustained a wound, or he rather sustained a wound to the back of his head. I had to treat that with triple antibiotic, and but it was still really red. And if you know anything about chickens, if they see blood or red, they'll keep pecking at it, and that could have turned into something. Could have turned into a bad situation. So in order to protect the bird, I had to place her in a separate cage. And then I've got another egg laying chicken here. She's actually went broody. She's been in here for 3 days. I'm actually going to take her out this evening and see if of course my neighbors have to start mowing. That's my luck, so I apologize for that. That's what you're hearing in the background. And there's Duke. Duke's going after him there. Like I said, great watchdog. Anyway, I put my broody chicken in there too. Sometimes when they're broody, if you don't know what that means that for whatever reason there's been a switch in their brain where they think, oh, I gotta sit on the eggs, I gotta hatch these eggs. That's been bred out of most of the breeds, but still, for whatever reason, whatever causes it, sometimes the chicken will go broody, and they'll just never leave your egg laying box or their egg laying box, and they won't eat, they won't drink. It's not healthy for them, and it can actually cause other chickens to go broody. I don't know how, but it can. So in order to prevent that, you have to split them up, and then sometimes you can break them out of that spell, and then they'll just go back to laying their egg, and then leaving the egg there, and then going about their business. So anyway, there's that. Now here, this is actually the second part of the video. What I wanted to share with you guys was these are all my other ISA browns, and for the most part, most of these birds are 10.5 weeks as well, and I'm actually going to let them out today for the first time to mingle with these other birds, and I wanted to share that experience with you. Get them out of here. They're all cooped up. they're big enough now. They are going to get pecked at, but they're big enough where I don't have to worry about them, you know, sustaining a life-threatening injury, more than likely, because they're pretty fast. So they should be safe to let out. So let's see what happens. This video's running kind of long. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna open the door and we'll see if they want to come out. Maybe they'll stay in there, but I'm gonna leave the door open. So here they come. Some of them are coming out. Yeah. I've got Americana there. There's two Americanas. They're actually right next to each other there. And then the rest are ISA Browns. I bought one Americana for my wife and the other one for my daughter, Kira. Kira, hi, if you're seeing this, Daddy loves you. So we got some that are coming out. Oh yeah, look at them. Excited. I'd be excited too. They've been in there. They were in a different, I've moved them around. This will be their fourth move now, so. Put the stake down here, and this is the stakes that I was using for their original run. So yeah, we're gonna let the girls out here. What are you saying, huh? You can see, if you look at that 10.5-week-old meat bird compared to some of these ISA Browns, just how look at the size of their feet on the meat birds. It's just unreal. Well, you got a good feel for it. You look like you're pretty excited. I'm excited for them, see them out. It's always interesting to watch when you join two groups of birds that haven't associated with each other directly, seeing what happens. They're definitely happy to be out, I believe. I don't know. Anyway, so that'll wrap up this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're having a great summer, being productive and enjoying the great weather. I know I am. Our whole family is. So we just have to remember to make time for other things besides work, right? That's what I have to remind myself of. So anyway, thanks for watching. Care. And see you next time.